Experience the 46th Clearwater Jazz Holiday celebration as they return to their roots with a special familiar format in Coachman Park, which of course their large green right on the waterfront. Well, we're happy to welcome back Steve Weinberger. Steve, I feel like 'tis the time of year. When you're in studio, I know what we're talking about.
I know, right?
How's it going? How you feeling?
It's going great. We always love the opportunity to come back, and we are truly back to the roots this year.
Okay, what does that mean?
Well, we're back in Coachman Park, and I'm so happy for our fans and the army of volunteers that work so hard to keep this community event going. But picture a revitalized, beautiful Coachman Park. If you haven't been down there, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And we've got the large green where we're going to bring back our big stage. People can bring their blankets and lawn chairs again. There's price points for everybody, and there's 2 side stages this year. One of them's in the lower plaza of Coachman Park, and the other one jets out onto Clearwater Marina, out into Clearwater Harbor, which is beautiful.
Oh, I'm sure. You know, and we were talking before we got started. I mean, this time of year has had some issues, you know, whether it's the H word we won't say, or even going back to the pandemic. You've had a lot of obstacles to overcome. I feel like this is just something to go back, and with the theme being back to roots, you know, it just makes sense to come out and support.
No, well, thank you so much. It's truly one of the last few big community events that exist right in the Tampa Bay area. It's so important for many reasons, not only for the economic and cultural impact it has in the community, but it supports the Clearwater Jazz Holiday Foundation, which delivers music education and outreach all year long. So when you come, you're part of that.
Well, and before we get to the educational components, because we do have a performance coming up, which works nicely with that, talk about, of course, the lineup. So many people get excited about it and are looking forward to this one in particular.
I mean, I love the programming at Clearwater Jazz Holiday. There literally is something for everybody. There's big names this year, of course, there always is, like Tower of Power and Trombone Shorty and Orleans Avenue. But we have really carved out this niche of there's always someone to discover at Clearwater Jazz Holiday, and we've always been like that. There's artists that are doing great things around the country and around the world that are going to be at Jazz Holiday this year. I think some of the highlights are going to be Corey Wong and the Warren Treaty, who are appearing on Friday. Corey Wong is a guitar virtuoso, funk dynamo with an incredible band, big energy. The Warren Treaty, beautiful harmonies, soul, blues, gospel. And Sunday at Clearwater Jazz Holiday is always one of my favorites. Trampled by Turtles this year, and St. Paul and the Broken Bones. And there's just so much. There's big band, smooth, straight ahead jazz. There's funk, blues, Americana, folk rock.
All the types.
Everything. And we have a lot of wonderful artists with these side stages in our own backyard that are just going to be so much fun. So there really is something for everybody.
Well, and I too want to point out, we're out of time because we want to make sure and we want to set up for a performance here. Introduce who we're going to hear and how they're kind of part of the educational outreach that is so important to the Jazz Holiday.
Thank you so much. Alex Malkovich is a guitarist and a saxophonist who's hosting a Young Lions Past and Present Legacy Jam to kick off the festival this year, really showcase our education mission of young musicians that we are currently supporting or that we have supported. It's going to be really special.
Perfect. Well, take it away, guys. Bye.